Hello and welcome to Trending in the Afternoon, brought to you in association with Iconic Coffee. If you head over to shop.iconic.com and use the code TRENDING, you get 10% off. I know I've said this before, but we do need something else for the afternoon because you shouldn't be having coffee past midday unless you're Italian. Obviously, the world's crazy. It's still crazy. There's still bombs flying and missiles flying as I'm sat here, but don't forget climate change, for crying out loud. We can't neglect that one. That's still around. So this is from The Guardian in the UK, which means it must be true. Headline reads, UK temperatures of 45 degrees may be possible in current climate, Met Office says. It's not really sort of a definitive headline, is it? It's like, it may be possible. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Ask him over there. The UK has a 50-50 chance. I don't know. It's got a 50-50 chance of seeing temperatures soar to 40 degrees again in the next 12 years as the risk of extreme heat rises with the climate emergency. I hope you're frightened. The Met Office has said. The meteorological experts also warned that far higher temperatures of 45 degrees or more may be possible in today's climate, while heat waves could go on for a month or more. There's lots of maybes and coulds. Temperatures hit 40 degrees in the UK for the first time on record. How long have the records been going, mate? Don't even get me started. We used to be a tropical sea. In medieval times, we had vineyards up in Yorkshire and we were exporting fine wines down to France and Italy, not the other way around. I don't know how many medieval folk were flying around in Land Rovers, but there must have been a few. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But I'll carry on. Temperatures hit 40 degrees in the UK for the first time on record amid the heat wave and drought summer of 2022, peaking at 40.3 degrees in Conisbee in Lincolnshire on the 19th of July, outstripping the previous top temperature of 38.7 from 3 years before. Okay, right. So Conisbee in Lincolnshire. What's Conisbee in Lincolnshire? It's a little village, isn't it? It's in the countryside as well, isn't it, Conisbee? Oh, no, wait, it isn't. It's an enormous RAF base with thousands of square metres of asphalt. Why would they put a temperature reading instrument there? Right, let me have a quick search. What does heat do to asphalt? Let's have a look. Here we go. One sec. Asphalt is a dark material and therefore absorbs a significant amount of solar radiation. The absorbed heat is then radiated back into the surrounding environment, contributing to the urban heat island effect, where urban areas are significantly hotter than surrounding rural areas. Now, I can't think why they would have put their heat reading instruments there then. So you can say it's in the countryside because it's Conisbee, it's a village. The article doesn't say RAF Conisbee, does it? Of course it doesn't. It just says Conisbee. So you go, oh, mate, I can understand it being hot in London or Manchester. Maybe not Manchester, it's always raining. But whatever, another city, maybe down in the south, I can understand that. But, oh, mate, I can't understand it in the countryside because grass doesn't absorb and radiate the heat the same way asphalt does. No, it's not on grass, there is it? Now, sometimes... right, they just outright lie. We've seen that over the last couple of years. It's the hottest June on record while you sat there in a cardigan. But you take it as... The Guardian say, yeah, they've been talking to some experts. The experts have said it may be something else. Okay, fine, cool. So sometimes they just downright lie. We see it all the time. And actually, I think basically every month on record in the last 2 years has been hotter than the month before. And like I say... what they're doing is they're asking you to ignore the evidence of your eyes and ears, which we're being asked to do all the time with everything that's going on everywhere at the minute. Just don't use your brain. Read The Guardian. But other times they lie by using statistics, which is interesting because I don't know if you remember this, but in 2019, as you know, things were starting to come out of Wuhan and we were all being told we had to be terrified because we're all going to die. Bill Gates came out then a couple of months later at the start of 2020 and said, these are the books basically I've been reading last year and I recommend for you to read this year. And one of those 5 books was called How to Lie with Statistics. It's almost like they always tell you. Now, what they do with lying with statistics is they don't provide any context. They just basically say, this is the fact. And actually, they're not necessarily lying in that instance, because they will say, oh, temperatures reach this amount in Conisbee, in Lincolnshire. Now, they've not lied, but they've not provided the context of the fact that they've stuck their instruments on top of thousands of square metres of asphalt, which is just chucking heat out into them and creating this, like I said, this urban heat island effect, whatever it's called. They leave that bit out. And that's what they do across the board all the time. All the time. They'll say, you know, Iran has bombed Israel. They won't say Israel bombed first. They just leave those little bits out. It's like you realise that guy punched someone? Yeah, he did, but the other guy slapped him in the face with a wet fish first. Oh, don't talk about that bit. That bit's not important. Everything needs context. And without that, then they can manipulate your way of thinking, which is exactly why they're doing it, of course. Another part of it as well, when they're talking about, you know, heat waves and whatever, you're not allowed to enjoy anything, are you? And I know I've said this before, just not allowed to enjoy anything. Don't have fun. Don't have fun. Bearing in mind, we live in the UK, mate. It's pretty grim in the winter. It's cold, it's rainy, it's drizzly, it's dark in the mornings when you go to work, it's dark in the evenings when you get back from work. And then suddenly you get a few months, just a handful of months, if that, be fair, a handful of weeks normally, where the sun's out and everyone's like, yes, mate. Everyone's happier. Everyone's out in the beer gardens. The kids are out in the street on their bikes playing in the sunshine, t-shirt weather. Mate, it's amazing. I can't have that. It's a sign of the apocalypse. It's ridiculous. It's June as well. Do you know what I mean? It's June. It's meant to be hot. If this was coming out now and going, oh my goodness me, it's 30 degrees in, I don't know, February, you might go, oh, that is a bit weird. It's June, mate. It's hot. It's the summer. It's meant to be hot. And then in a couple of days' time, it will have a big rainstorm or a thunderstorm, because that's what happens. And they'll tell us that's climate change as well. Oh, you do realise that rain following sunshine is climate change? No, it's just the weather. It's always been that way. Summer's great, man. I love summer. Like, I love it. It's everyone's just, like I say, everyone's just happier. Everyone's just got a smile on their face. It's like, yeah, you know what I mean? We've put up with the grim winter and the darkness and all that sort of stuff, sat in an office all day. And now suddenly the sun's out and it's great. You can sit out in it. Your drink just tastes better. Food tastes better when you're sat outside eating it. It's just great, mate. Just love summer. I love all seasons, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. You know, by the time summer's done, I'm ready for autumn and I'm ready for winter. But when summer comes along, I'm absolutely ready for it. So just go and enjoy it. Go and enjoy it. Doesn't matter what the Met Office says, what the Guardian says, because they'll be telling you you're going to die of something else tomorrow. So why not enjoy it? And do you know what? With everything that's going on in the Middle East and all that sort of stuff, and we're told, you know, we're facing potential nuclear annihilation. Well, if that's the case, if we're going to go to the pearly gates and reconvene and meet up with our deceased relatives, you may as well go with a suntan. Do you know what I mean? You may as well look your best. So enjoy yourself. I'm going out walking this evening, out in the countryside of Derbyshire, lapping it up. Love it. Anyway, don't let the doom mongers get you down. I'm trying not to. It's not always easy. And I know I can be a doom monger at times. I try not to be, but it's hard. But with stuff like this, just laugh, mate. Just laugh. Go and enjoy the sun. Have a great time with your friends and your family. Cheers. If I had a pint, I would be clinking, if that's a word, I'll be clinking your glass. I'll be back tomorrow with Richard Willett. Until then, this was Trending in the Afternoon, or Trending Extra, or Trending Update. I don't know what to call it, and none of us do. So for today, okay, Trending Extra Update in the Afternoon. There you go. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.